Okay, it's 11:11 when I started making this. The past 2 weeks, I have had a hard time with waking up and sleeping because my mind is so loud. So loud. And the tricky part is, it takes me a long time to wake up. It takes me a little bit to fall asleep. And I have rode the train of looping thoughts, jumping into victimhood, getting really annoyed and pissed off of some things that I thought I processed, haha, and other things that are still fresh, pretty fresh. And I'm always like telling people, hey, call in your guides. Hey, just observe it. Just let it move. And then here I am, half asleep, having a hard time doing it. Oh, it's one-on-one on there. All the ones. So, I don't want to go into victimhood. I also don't want to continue to loop, I've been going through Lori Ladd's 40 days. This is my second round. And the one thing to do is call in Jesus, call in God. And I've been around it because I was in a religious Catholic cult growing up. I was raped multiple times. I was in child porn. I was drugged, abused within family friends. And I questioned as a child if God existed, if Jesus really existed, and would just stand back and watch. And wow, I have this greater understanding of why it happened and why I chose to experience this. Our past lives have to expand, to grow, to relate to people. I still have had a hard time calling it God or calling it Jesus because of this. And I need sleep. I don't want to suffer anymore. I don't want to play victim. Because every side of the coin has two sides. How am I playing the role in this? So, tonight it started again. Try to go to sleep, and immediately all the stuff comes flooding up of recent stuff, past stuff, once again, looping about it. And this time, I asked for Joshua to come in. Let's say and he just asked if I was ready. And I said yes. So I was holding my stuffy because I knew what was to come. Because it's been coming for the past 2 weeks. But I don't want to suffer anymore. Oh, my throat. Ugh. It's pressure. And, with him sitting